Resident Evil Revelations is coming to most systems, including the Wii U, sometime this month. I think it's like May the 25th or something. But nevertheless, I'm excited to play the game once again. Yes, I do own it on Nintendo 3DS. However, I'm interested to see the retooled console versions here. I'll, of course, be getting the Wii U version, but I'm sure that I'm not the only one here that's looking forward to this. But I'm also wondering, considering Capcom's history with Nintendo, if they would release maybe some of the older games on the Wii U. Or maybe bring them to PC also. Or who cares? Multiplat, Xbox 720, PS4. Even the Ouya and shit, if you can handle it. Now, we were graced back in the Gamecube era with 6 amazing Resident Evil games. We got Resident Evil 0, a Gamecube exclusive. We got Resident Evil, the remake of the original one on PlayStation and Saturn. We also got Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, and Code Veronica X. All fucking masterpieces. And really, I don't care which console you've played it on or whatnot, they're fucking great games. And there's no doubt about that. But I would dare to say that many of today's hardcore audience that has only been playing video games since late 2003 has probably never touched many of the earlier games in the series, such as like the original Resident Evil game on PlayStation or Saturn. Now, I do have the Nintendo DS remake that came out in 2006, but still, I'm not sure if a lot of people have gotten the... Well, I know a lot of people have gotten to play it, but what about this gen gamers? Have many of... Say you just got into video games in 6th or 7th generation. Do you think... How likely is it that you picked this up? Probably not likely at all. Maybe the remake on GameCube, but even that, just because the fact that the GameCube lost so badly to the PS2 made it more obscure, even though it had name recognition. I mean, the PlayStation 2 was such a beast that Capcom sacrificed the direct, or Capcom basically butchered, well, I wouldn't say butchered, the creator of Resident Evil left the company over Resident Evil 4 being ported to the PlayStation 2. And butchered, by the way. I think the GameCube version's better myself, but nevertheless here. So, what are your opinions here? I know that I would personally like to have maybe a Capcom compilation disc for Nintendo Wii U that has Resident Evil 0, the original Resident Evil, and shit, put all fucking 6 of them on here that you released on GameCube. Or do this too. These all had Wii versions, I believe. I'm not sure if all of them did, because I really wasn't interested in having these with the motion controls. Granted that. You might have the option, I guess. But how about this? If there isn't the option to use the motion control versus traditional controls, do that with a compilation set. And this is... I'm talking to you, fucking Capcom. I know that Nintendo has some kinds of rights to the remake of Resident Evil and Resident Evil 0, I believe. But I'm sure they would be more than happy for an HD version of Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1, the remake, to hit the Wii U. They're fucking bitchin' ass games. And I can't say that enough. I mean, I would say that these games right here, for anyone who didn't get a GameCube simply because it was something Nintendo, this is probably what attracted them. And, yeah, I know, my camera's a piece of shit. It's blurring in and out. I apologize by that, by the way. I'll eventually get something better. Oh, and the lighting, I know the lighting sucks kind of too. Here, I'll just go ahead and show you the covers if you haven't already seen them. And see, that's one, I know you've probably seen that with my camera too, where if you tilt it to a certain way, it'll appear green in some places, or there will be color fucking problems. God, I fucking hate this camera. I need something better. But, yeah. And, yeah, my copy of Resident Evil 2 is a little frayed down there at the bottom. But the rest of these are in perfect fucking condition, essentially. Mind you, I might have had to scrape some fucking GameStop stickers off of them, but... well, that's the world we live in. Because, I mean, we can't have video games without corporate douchebags placing stickers all over them. We already know that. But... yeah, leave your thoughts and opinions. I'd like to hear what you think about the possibility of Resident Evil games, more Resident Evil games, games like Resident Evil, good, badass fucking survival horror. And, I know that I don't really look like the survival horror type. I mean, God, look at me, but what the fuck ever. I don't fucking care. I like fucking all kinds of video games, lots of genres. Shit, if that isn't fucking proof back then, I don't know what is. But yeah, sound your thoughts and have a good one. As soon as I find where I place my fucking mouse. Shit. Oh, here it is.